The Fed is exploring ways to move more quickly to address potential issues at banks. This comes on the heels of the regional banking crisis earlier this year. Fed Vice Chair of Supervision Michael Barr suggesting that banks undergo something called reverse stress testing. Here with more on this story, Yahoo Finance's Jennifer Schonberger. Jen.
Hey there, Jana. That's right. Federal Reserve Vice Chair of Supervision Michael Barr says the Fed is exploring so-called reverse stress testing as a tool to try to make banks more resilient. This as the central bank re-examines bank culture in the wake of Silicon Valley Bank's failure. Speaking this morning at a conference at the New York Federal Reserve, Barr said, quote, instead of thinking of a stressful scenario and then seeing how it would play out through on, say, the balance sheet of a firm, you look at a bank and you say, well, what would it take to really break this institution? Barr says reverse stress testing could be used as a tool to help supervisors recognize more exogenous issues that could go wrong instead of patterns from the past regulators have been trained to watch. Barr pointed to how regulators were caught off guard when Silicon Valley Bank lost 85% of its deposits in just 2 days, a much faster bank run than what was seen where the fastest bank runs in the past spanned 2 weeks. Barr said the Fed is looking inward as well as to why it's been so slow to move on supervisory issues and ways to improve that. Recall the Fed flagged issues at Silicon Valley Bank as early as November 2021, but was slow to act to enforce those infractions. Barr gave the example of if there's a governance issue at a bank, having that bank work on the issue, but also putting in place more capital requirements to incentivize that bank to fix the issue faster. Now, Barr's comments coming just a day before Fed Chair Jay Powell testifies to Congress on monetary policy report, where he is expected to be peppered by lawmakers on both sides of the aisle on what sorts of new regulations the Fed is looking at in the aftermath of Silicon Valley Bank's failure. Back to you.
We will hear what he has to say about that tomorrow over the next 2 days. All right, Jennifer Schonberger, thanks.